Organic vegetable gardening using the trench system. Urban food gardening. Part 2. Plants and soil.
So that they feel you can really talk to plants. Really talk to plants. Because I spoke to my vineyard that I had of the grapes tree, and I had it for 9 years, and I said to me, if you don't produce anything, then I must take you out. And I'm sad because my friend gave it to me and she died, and this is a memory that I have of her. So, but I didn't talk. I was saying it in my mind. And lo and behold, after a while, I didn't even look at that tree. I was looking at the apple tree blossoms, and I just saw millions of little bunches of grapes. So, Allah, it was a miracle. This tree never grew again because I probably didn't give it attention. But that time when I said it, it did. So for me, alhamdulillah, and there's other stories also that I can tell you about. We don't know. It's only through experience that we get to see things or other people's experience. So when you have plants and that, then treat them like babies because they're gonna start off like babies, okay?
Evidence, experience and observation prove the benefit of stimulating plants with audio nurturing. Treat them lovingly like babies to see better results. Topsoil in the Cape is sandy and doesn't absorb water easily. The sand is from rocks that have been broken down over a million years. There are some nutrients in the sand, but not enough to sustain a rotation of gardening. If we compare a cup of sand with a cup of sand mixed with leaves and with one more cup filled only with leaves, then we see that if we pour equal amounts of water into the cups, that the leaves quickly suck the water towards the bottom. The topsoil would have only enough nutrients for one session of tomatoes, but not after that, unless there is more compost and rotation, which will be discussed in more detail later.
So, what is the problem that we have now in making our garden like we have? I'm talking about the tomatoes. It's because it needs nutrients, right? The food for the soil is nutrients. Now, this is the soil that we have here. I got it from Aziza's garden. And all our soil in the Cape Peninsula is like this. It's sandy. It doesn't absorb the water because it's like an oily thing. And even sand, we must appreciate every grain of sand, no? Because this sand has been made from rocks and it's over millions of years it actually is broken it down into sand. And the sand is actually not a big layer in the earth. So if you must actually look at it. When I make a garden, I told her, don't worry. I take the sand and I put the sand back, okay? Because that is where it belongs. Now I'm going to show you what happens with the sand. This sand is the ordinary sand that we have. This sand, I didn't have compost. So I mixed it with leaves because leaves is what makes compost, right? So I put it there. I just want to make it equal so that you can see that is equal. And here I'm putting leaves because I don't have compost, but this leaves is what comprises of leaves. And here I have 3 glasses of water. Can you see? Can you see from this? Because I want you to see what's going to happen to the water in the... Can you see? So, can you see now? Can you see from this side and you can see from here? What I do is, I'm going to take equal parts of water and throw it into all of this. You must look what happened to the water. Okay? So, I'm going to start with this one first.
Easy.
So, what is happening here is, if you look at this one's water, it's your sand, right? Sandy water. I think, have you used compost in your garden before?
Yes.
Yes, that is why it's absorbing, right? But this now, this is here. Yeah, okay. That's it. Guys, Assalamualaikum, come inside. And this one here, you will see the water is quicker. So what happens here is that you have, this one will take very long. This is the one when it rains, the water will run off. This is the one that will absorb the water because this is the compost that is in the one, right? It's not fine, it's not a small particle, but this one is just compost. It just sucks the water in, right? So what happens is, now you can see what happens to your soil. Your soil, your stuff can't grow. This is your top layer of sand in your garden. It's called topsoil. Now topsoil has nutrients in it. It has only sufficient nutrients in it for one session of tomatoes. When the tomatoes use the nutrients out of the soil, it doesn't have nutrients for more growth. You understand? So this is what happens to the soil.
Before foliation, place a pot on a step stool on the counter, then place succulents around the stool. Wet the strings and run them from the pot towards the plants, where strings have been tucked into each pot. Fill the pot with water and the water will leak down to the plants.